If you think that there's some special letter out there that's just going to poof, your negative items gone from your credit report overnight, unfortunately, I'm here to burst that bubble for you. But for the rest of you that do believe that you need to put time into fixing your credit report, I'm here to tell you how to do it in just about 60 days. Now, if that sounds kind of like a far reach, especially if you're disputing, really difficult things like collections or charge-offs or things that have like $500,000 balances, then stick with me because I'm going to explain why. And yes, this is my channel scrolling in the background where you can access 10 years and 1,800 videos that show you step-by-step how to remove your negative items. Now, if you're a subscriber, you'll know that lately, this week, we've been talking about one very specific thing, and that is a violation with the credit bureaus and the data furnishers that can be used to remove your negative items. And this violation works virtually all the time. Yes, there is a process to it, and you can get that entire process using the link down in the description, but I'm going to simplify this for you right now. Now, if you take a minute and you go browse YouTube, you're going to see that everybody has the answer to removing negative items, but they don't have 10 years proving that this system works, right? They probably only have a couple of videos, or what they're saying just sounds like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you and I both know that doesn't exist. This does work, and this can be used repeatedly. Now, one thing I want you to understand is that every single time you dispute something, the credit bureaus and the data furnishers are required to put something on your credit report in the comment section of the account that says disputed by consumer. If they don't put it there within a specific time period, and this time period is actually 30 days, then now we have a violation. But does the existence of a violation really mean that your negative items are just going to come off? No, it doesn't, right? You actually have to do something, because if it were like that, these accounts wouldn't go on your credit report because they're in violation the minute that they actually hit your credit report, in case you didn't know, okay? So what do? We have a violation. We disputed. They didn't put this disputed by consumer within 30 days because we, number one, sent it certified. Number two, we pulled our credit report on the 31st day after they received that first letter. And number three, that sentence is not there. Now what we're going to do is we are going to write a new letter regarding these accounts, or this account, that basically says because they did not put this on there, this account or these accounts can no longer report. If you go check out FCRA 623A3, you're going to notice that it says failure to enter the notice of dispute. If you go check out FCRA 623A3, you're going to notice that it says that the bureaus and the creditors, are actually required to put this on there, and that accounts that do not have this statement, that have been disputed, cannot report on your credit report. You see, that is the magic there, and that's what nobody's talking about. They want to talk about unicorns and rainbows, and I'm here to actually talk about facts, right? The same as an attorney would use in court, we're here for the facts, and we're going to use the evidence against the credit bureaus to get our deletions. How do we do that? Well, we're going to have our credit report number one, proving that there was nothing there and we disputed. We have our letters, we have our certified mail, and we have that second credit report 31 days after they received the certified mail, proving that that notice of dispute is not there. And then we have the law backing it up that says that if something is disputed and that notice is not there, it can't report. How easy is that? Well, I'm going to tell you, 99% of the time, these accounts can be removed just by using this one phrase. We're now going to write a new letter to the credit bureaus. We're also going to go to the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, at consumerfinance.gov. We're going to create not only that new letter, and I'm going to show you exactly, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that in just about a second, but we're also going to submit a complaint with our violation log, and we're going to include that letter that we are writing that explains that we disputed, they didn't enter that notice of dispute, and because 623A3 of the FCRA states that it cannot report, now they have to remove it, and they probably didn't even respond. This can also work if they did not respond, okay? So your letter is going to be very, very simple. You're gonna have your personal information. You're going to have the date. That's today's date, don't backdate. That's a different video you might wanna go check out from 2017. You are also going to have the bureau's name and their address. And your letter is going to simply state that you disputed on X date for these specific accounts that we're going to notate, and that you disputed these accounts on X date, and you're including a copy of that letter that was sent, as well as the tracking number for the certified mail that proves when it got there. And on the 31st day after they received that mail, that notice was not entered, and because it was not entered, these accounts need to be removed. And then we're just going to list them. Account number 1, account number 2, account number 3, account number 4, whatever. We're only targeting these specific accounts that are relevant to this specific law that they have violated in this letter. Don't include other factual disputes in this letter. This is only good for this, okay? So at the bottom of this, you're going to state that you want to see a new credit report reflecting these changes, and you're going to put your name. You are not going to sign it, you're not going to notarize it, but you are going to send it either certified mail or priority, okay? And what I want you to do is sit back and watch as your negative items come off, because the credit bureaus have been caught in this violation, and you are leveraging the law that they violated to get your negative items removed. Now, if you want to learn more about this, check out my videos. They're right there. If you want to see the rest of the letter series that actually goes with this to attack the data furnishers, or in the event that the credit bureaus play games, then you can use my number right here and shoot me a text, and I will get the course over to you. It really doesn't cost that much at all. But I can promise you this is going to change the way that you dispute, and it's also going to change how fast you can remove your negative items legally and permanently. But if you don't want to deal with this, because this is kind of a lot, or you just don't have the time for it, use the link on the screen to schedule a call with me at my740.com, and I will see if I can actually do the credit sweep for you and get your credit score where it needs to be. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will see you on the next video.